Alright, what is up everybody? It's AMH4K here, and today we are talking about the acquisition of Activision and Blizzard by Microsoft. Now, if you haven't heard, they've come to an agreement to be bought out by Microsoft for about $70 billion, give or take a small amount of $1 billion there. This amount is actually worth more than the entire Nintendo company. Now, if Microsoft had acquired Nintendo, that really would have shaken things up. Now, the most important detail is that the sale is not official. It is simply an agreement to be bought out by Microsoft per Activision and Blizzard. Now, this probably sale won't become official until later on in the year, and that is only if there is no backing out by either company and government regulators don't step in and interfere. Now, what does this mean for the rest of the world of gaming and tech? Well, this means Microsoft would assume control over every asset owned by Activision and Blizzard. Not only will they gain control over popular games such as Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, Guitar Hero, and much more, now they'll also get control of the game development studios working behind the scene. Now, if the sale goes through, Microsoft will have the ability to make any of the mentioned games Xbox exclusive. Now, why is that important? Well, in the world that we live in today, anybody can attest to how difficult it is to get a PlayStation 5. Now, originally, when Sony unveiled the PS5, the digital edition was going to be sold for $399, while the disc drive version was going to be sold for $499. This very fact deterred a lot of people from upgrading or even moving over to PlayStation or getting PlayStation for the very first time. Now, the high prices and the inability to get a PS5 has deterred a lot of people from going over to the PlayStation platform or even starting on the PlayStation platform, since it's been over a year since the PS5 was first released in November 12th, 2020. And frankly, I just don't see that changing anytime soon. Now, why is this important? Well, as of right now, today, it's not really that important because of the changes that haven't happened in the world of gaming and also the undying loyalty to a brand. But now with the moves that Microsoft is attempting to make, it might tip the scale for people deciding to upgrade or even change platforms, or any new gamers trying to get into the console world. Now, the future of gaming is going to be subscription-based gaming for both platforms, Xbox and Sony. Xbox already has Game Pass up and running for quite some time now. And if you don't know already what it is, it's a subscription-based service offered by Xbox and Microsoft in order to play a variety of games without having to purchase any single game individually. They've also integrated this same Game Pass service on PC and mobile phone. Therefore, you can download and play games on your PC, console, and mobile phones as well. But that is only available if you go for the Ultimate plan, which right now costs $14.99 a month. They have individual plans if you only do PC gaming and you want Microsoft games, and if you only do console gaming and you want Microsoft games. But pricing is different. But if you want to play games on all three platforms, console, PC, and gaming, mobile gaming, then the $14.99 is the one for you. Obviously, the mobile gaming experience is not going to be the very best compared to the PC and console gaming, but the very fact that they're adding it, and with the future edition of Candy Crush, it's going to be evolving into a higher paced handheld gaming experience. Now, why would anybody want to pay a subscription to play games? Well, if you didn't know, in the past 10 plus years of console gaming, if you wanted to play online with friends or just online in general, you had to pay a subscription already on both platforms. PlayStation, Sony had their PlayStation Plus, and Xbox had their Xbox Live. And now what Microsoft decided to do to tackle that situation is if you get the Game Pass Ultimate plan, which is the $14.99 one, you do get Xbox Gold, which is Xbox Live for included, not for free. It's included in the price. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's just another Xbox fanboy on YouTube making videos over Xbox Game Pass. But no, stick with me. I have no brand loyalty whatsoever. I just want to get people informed to get the best bang for their buck. And also, everything has its reason. And I believe Microsoft is positioning itself to leapfrog Sony. And this is part of the plan with the subscription base, which Sony is going to be releasing their very own subscription-based service later on this year, so they say. Now, if the acquisition goes through, I don't see Microsoft making any of the games it's getting in the acquisition Xbox exclusive just yet. As we all know, Call of Duty is the biggest name that's going to be acquired by Microsoft if the acquisition goes through. For the past few years, it's been top 3 on both platforms of Sony and Xbox in terms of game sales. And making it exclusive would cut Xbox's or Microsoft's profits and sales automatically in half. And what we've seen from Microsoft in the past, especially with Minecraft, is that they're willing to make profit for now rather than brand exclusivity, as Minecraft is a Microsoft company and is sold on both platforms. And although they rather get profit now over brand exclusivity, that might change in the future. Earlier in the video, I made the point of the original price points of the PS5 whenever it was released. But the main important thing out of those two versions of the PlayStation 5 is the digital version. Now, the digital version is supposed to retail for $399. Obviously, with the scalpers, that price has skyrocketed, but from the Sony company, it was supposed to retail for $399. As of right now, PlayStation doesn't have a Game Pass equivalent as of right now. So whenever you look at the digital edition of the PlayStation 5, it may not be appealing even if you want a PS5 so bad, just because there is no platform built around the digital version of it, unless you're comfortable paying the prices of whatever PlayStation is deeming each game individually. Not to mention the absurd price of $400 for an all digital game console. And that's only if you're even able to get one and pay market price for it, and not the absurd hijacked prices that scalpers are getting in the market today. What was Microsoft's answer to this? Well, they released the all digital version of their own Xbox, the Xbox One S. This console retails for $299, so it's already starting at a much reasonable price for an all digital game console. And you can actually find these in your local store or even Amazon. I will have links down below. Affiliate links, once again, disclaimer, if you do buy them through the links, you are kicking back some of Amazon's profit to me without changing the price to you at all, but you're still supporting the channel. Now, my final thoughts. Now, once PlayStation decides to release its Game Pass equivalent, it's still going to take some time to generate users and subscribers, because even the digital version of the PlayStation 5 is extremely difficult to find. Most people are just tired of waiting for more than a year, and I don't see that happening anytime soon, where they're going to have PlayStations in stock everywhere you can find one, and much less at the initial cost of what it's supposed to cost of the regular market value. Now, once Microsoft assumes all control of Activision and Blizzard, it may decide to go all in on the Game Pass subscription-based model. And when they do that, making all of the games that they've acquired exclusive will be a major component on making that version profitable. For anybody still looking to decide whether to go PlayStation or Xbox, you'll start have to looking at the scales. So most gamers or most people looking to get into gaming will be tipped towards going Microsoft, since you would have to pay a lesser price for the digital version of it if you go subscription based, and you'll be able to get bigger named console games such as Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and all of the above. Microsoft has truly played the game correctly, and they're looking to position themselves to leapfrog Sony soon. It kind of reminds me of Marvel and DC when it comes to movies, where the Marvel Cinematic Universe is so well planned out that it leaves DC fans like myself hoping DC can turn things around and make things correct. But at the same time, we're still there in the movie theater watching the latest Marvel blockbuster. So Microsoft has definitely positioned themselves, if they're able to correctly maneuver themselves with the acquisitions that they're trying to make. As of right now, nothing has changed. No acquisition is official, and PlayStation is the bigger brand name compared to Microsoft. And I will not be surprised if we see any big acquisitions coming from Sony in the near future, especially since it's planning to release its Game Pass equivalent later on this year. I'm excited to see what the gaming universe is going to be looking in the near future. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see what PlayStation is able to do in the next few months. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, any comments, if I missed anything, make sure to comment down below, question down below, whatever you guys do, make sure to follow, subscribe, and thank you for all the new subscribers I've been gaining. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if things are going the way you like it to be, I hope everything turns around for you. So have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching, guys.